Hey, it's John Clark from privatepracticeworkshop.com, helping you build a better business without all the overwhelm. And in this video, we're talking about how to define success, especially with everything going on in the world right now. Let's dive in. So step number one, you need to figure out your KPIs or your key performance indicators. Think of your KPIs like when you go into the doctor and they take your temperature, your blood pressure, things like that. Those are all indicators of good health. Your KPIs are numbers that really reflect the health of your business. Really get specific about this. For instance, if you're a solo practitioner, then your main KPI is probably going to be the number of clients you see per week. That number is going to be very much tied to the revenue of your business. If you know exactly what that number is, you know exactly what your target is, and you should know how to adjust your actions accordingly to make sure you're hitting that target consistently, especially during times of crisis or as the world is kind of shifting around us. Another KPI might be how much time you're spending at work versus at home. So maybe you want to make sure you're only working 3 days a week or 15 hours per week. You might want to make sure you're spending a certain amount of time at home with your kids. If that's the case, make sure this is included in your KPIs. Bottom line is, you can't really know if you're successful or not unless you have something to measure. And as business owners, we have to create our own metrics. Number two, think about how you're showing up in the world and for the people around you. Are you spreading panic and anxiety and fear? Are you showing up as a leader? When we're in uncertain times, the leaders tend to really rise up, and the people that are just going to be inspiring more panic and fear also tend to rise up. Think about which one you want to be. Number three, you've got to learn how to be adaptive and resourceful. I think these two things combined with grit are really the kind of secret sauce for being a successful business owner. If things can go wrong, they absolutely will. It's not about them going wrong, it's really about how you deal with it and how you recover from things when they go wrong. Number four, you have to keep in mind that the biggest growth often comes after a crisis. We know this through a lot of the research in post-traumatic growth. It just so happens that some of the biggest economic growth also tends to come right after an economic recession. Number five, as to how to kind of measure your success during these times is think about, are you using your time effectively? For many people, living in these times means spending more time at home, more time kind of either out of the office or with your family. Some people are seeing less clients, some people are seeing more clients. Whatever you're doing, just always think about whether you're using your time effectively. You know this, but it's a good reminder to think about the fact that time is a precious, limited resource and a resource that we do not get back. Don't waste your time. Make sure that you see any opening of time as a real blessing and opportunity rather than as a burden. Open time is a time to either advance your life and your business or to enjoy your life and really be with people, be with the people that matter most. Finally, number six, think about how you want to look back on this time, let's say 5 or 10 years from now. We get so caught up in what's happening right in front of us that sometimes we really struggle to see the bigger picture. If you can zoom out and think about that bigger picture, really envision yourself looking back on this time and imagine exactly what you want to remember about how you handled this time. I hope this was helpful. Okay, so think about it again. Ultimately, it's up to you to decide what does success look like, especially in the face of everything that's happening in the world right now. Whatever's going on for you, I hope that you'll reach out if we can help. All you have to do is head to privatepracticeworkshop.com to learn more about our programs and offerings. We're also giving away a free email marketing funnel that you can grab in the description below. Let me know what you thought about this video. How are you doing lately? What do you use to measure success? I always look forward to hearing from you all. That's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, click subscribe while you're at it, and I'll see you in the next video.